Welcome, this is Joni at Stop Motion Creations. Today I'm going to be doing the final assembly of a frog that I have 3D printed. It's the same frog as Marna on Dolls Rescued has. My frog is smaller. This frog was a free pattern, a free 3D printing pattern available at Thingiverse. It was designed by Louise Driggers. Louise has done a really good job designing this frog. All the pieces fit together beautifully. I made my frog at only 75% of the original size. And because of that, I made his hands differently because my printer doesn't print teeny tiny things too well. And the original design had lots of fingers, so I made some flat hands. Today I'm going to be finishing him up and stringing on the rest of his legs. So far, his stringing is fine. Here's his face. He holds his poses. Now, the thing to find out is, will he hold his poses once he has legs? So let's go. First, hip joints. Next, thigh. Next, knee. Then the lower leg. And then a foot. The next step is to string it all the way back through. And then I'll get a clamp and grab a hold so that it doesn't pull back through. This wire here is so that I can pull the elastic cord back through to join it with this side here. Hip joint, thigh, knee, lower leg, and foot. There we go. Back up, back up. Up. Now I printed this myself. My 3D printer is rather old, but it still will do the job. I'll need another clamp. Now these clamps are also called hemostats, and they're wonderful for doll making because they grab like a tweezers or a plier, and they have a little lock on the handle. And that's so the thread or elastic cord won't pull through. Now let's get this leg arranged. I made a little loop in here so that my cord can be pulled through. Let's hope it works. It's a little bit tricky. Feed it in there. And here it is. Let me grab it quickly with the hemostat so that it doesn't pull back in. Untie this little knot. All right, take out the wire. Now, the next step is to pull. Tie, pull tightly, tie another knot, feed it in. We'll cut that string off later after we see if our frog does indeed stand. It's a little bit fiddly, but he will stand. This is my ball-jointed frog, Jeremy. You have a new friend. This frog I've already named. His name is Marshall Ribbit, and I've made him a vest. I used a Barbie pattern. I just added a little bit of fraction of a width in the back and about 1/8 of an inch on each side in the front. A vest is good because of his hands being so big. But I think it fits him well. And he will be a little fiddly standing. I'm going to have to do some sueding, which is making a thin layer of hot glue on his joints. But once he stands, he does stand. And I'll cut that extra cord. There he is. Thank you to Louise Driggers for designing such a cute frog. And thank you for watching. Here's a little bit of a size comparison. My frog is about the same size as Flame, my Fairyland Real Fee, twice as high as Jeremy. Here's compared to Spiller, Little Umby, and a Blythe. This is my Blythe I call Lula.